Is there a gap between the person you are today and the person you wish to become, but don't quite know how to reconcile that gap? Well, let me tell you, congruency is key. Before we get straight into it, the definition of congruency is the harmony, alignment, or matching of two different things. In the context of this video, I mean the alignment of one's beliefs and desires and their actions and behaviors. Come on then. Number one, the question. When I was young or younger, I was always quite ambitious, but I was very far from the type of person who could do anything with that ambition. Maybe this is personal to me, but I remember being an obese, underdeveloped, ill-disciplined, intoxicated, lost young man. And despite all my deficiencies, I was at least curious. Despite any vows to do better at the start of term in school or to not go into the tuck shop, nothing ever seemed to stick. But yet, simultaneously, I had certain adults in my life who had this unwavering commitment and discipline to the things they pursued. And this gave me a question. How do I get a bit of that and get from where I am today to who I want to become? Number two, the catalyst. Inadequacy is the catalyst. Whether it be financial, health, relationships, or otherwise, I think we all share a desire to improve our lives in some aspect, arising from a place of dissatisfaction, but also equally share in our struggle to achieve it. Think about all the abandoned New Year's resolutions, or the times that we've yo-yoed in our attendance at the gym, or those people, you know, with big ambitions but no achievement. Though our repeated failures can serve as evidence as a lack of ability, without that inherent desire or even a sense of shame, we would never feel propelled, the catalyst, to make any meaningful change. Don't worry about any past clues of incompetence. You only need one example of success for your whole outlook to change. Number three, the fallacy versus the reality. There is a significant fallacy in the hearts and minds of the ambitious, but yet to be successful. This fallacy is that success comes before the qualities of someone capable of success. And unfortunately, this couldn't be further from reality. The reality is that the necessary adoption of these qualities comes before success. Whilst there is significant truth in the fact that the fat get fed and that success leads to more success and this transcends into other areas, this flywheel effect only takes place when it has the necessary activation energy, discipline, commitment and work to get spinning. People say to themselves, if I just do X or do Y, everything will begin to fall into place. Unfortunately, whilst there are cases of this, that is the exception, not the rule. The reality, qualities before success, means that you need to be that type of person before you have the accessories of that person. For example, if you want to get a six-pack, you need to be the type of person capable of getting a six-pack, even if you have more rolls than a bakery. Or if you want to earn lots of money, you need to be the type of person that is capable of earning a 6 or 7-figure income before you actually make that kind of money. Number 5, the solution. Now it's time to figure out how to get a bit of that activation energy. As mentioned, though I lacked character, I did have a vision for myself, and I referred to this vision as Heroic Jacob. Heroic Jacob, well, he earned a decent chunk of change, he was in great physical shape, he was fearless and disciplined, and he was even cultured and frequently enjoyed reading and maybe embarrassing himself at the odd salsa class. Current Jacob had a lot of work to do. But the way I began to reconcile this gap was asking myself, what does heroic Jacob do or not do that current Jacob does or does not do? What qualities does he possess? What things are non-negotiable? Well, heroic Jacob, he gets up every day and goes to the gym. Well, I better start doing that, hadn't I? He eats well. Well, sorry, Domino's, you've got to go. If he sees an attractive woman, goes over and talks to her in spite of the fear. He reads daily. He means the things he says and says the things he means, and the list went on. I realized that if I had any chance of achieving this vision, I needed to every day adopt the habits, mindset, and lifestyle of the person I hope to become. And eventually, though it has and will be a lifelong odyssey, current Jacob has slowly become a bit more congruent with heroic Jacob. Now, in terms of a bit of advice for actioning this yourself, take a long, hard look at your life and audit it. Being brutally honest is the only way. Is your behavior congruent with who you want to become? What time do you get in and out of bed? What does your diet look like? What type of content do you consume? Anything and everything. Take that long, hard look and make the necessary daily changes if you want to be successful in achieving your heroic self. Remember, every time you make a positive decision, you are casting a vote for who you wish to become and are acting in congruency with your beliefs and desires. And there we have it. We all share hopes and dreams, no matter how lofty, but all equally share in our struggle to make them reality. This is because we believe in a fallacy that success leads to the qualities of a successful person, whereas the reality is the complete opposite. And this belief only sabotages our chances of achieving what we desire. Remember, your future is not determined by your ambitions, but by the consistent undertaking of positive, productive, and healthy habits that make you more congruent with the person you wish to be. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.